Hello, Keith here with Math Fun and Games. Today we're playing PanzerLeader. Situation 4, we're on turn 2. So it's the American phase, and we have, let's see, am I missing something here? I don't see my, I don't see my indirect fire marker. Last turn, I placed indirect fire markers. Okay, so for some reason I can't see that. Let's see what's over here. No, my indirect fire. Okay, so I will place indirect fire markers now. There we go. And I only have to use one. It places one for each unit, but I don't need to. It places one indirect fire marker for each unit in the hex, but all 3 units for each indirect fire capable unit in the hex. But I'm using all 3 of these units to fire at the same target, so. Okay. And I'm saying these were set up last turn. Spotting units and hex CC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. CC 8. Target hex is going to be X. I have a target. Do I have my spotting units on here? Okay, I do. Good. So, and that's spotted. So it's going to be Y, 1, 2, 3. And they actually fired. It's going to be X. It's going to be Y, X, Y. It's going to be Z. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Z8. And the turn of resolution naturally is going to be turn 2. All right. Now I'm going to do the same thing for the Germans, for Germans, German. I was just thinking of the scene from Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid, where Steve Martin was drugged and he said Germans, and they said it's a funny scene, funny movie. Let's see, mortar. So let's see. There we go. And I'm going to do a place indirect fire marker, indirect fire log. I like this feature of this version, this facile module. Okay, Q2 and oops, Q2 and Q. Is that 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yep, Q10. Set it up on turn 1. Spotting units. Actually, the United States could not have set anything up on turn 1, because the Germans fired after the United States. But I can. Germans fire at these units. They have spotting on these units, so I can set up indirect fire into that hex. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can do that. Double E4. And the spotting unit is going to be in X 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, X6. And the target hex is double E, double E4. And turn resolution 2, or this turn. Okay. Now we do indirect fire resolution. And for the Americans, and I gotta see, look at the indirect fire log. And target hex is Z8. So target's right there. only so it's all, well, it's every unit in the hex basically. So it's going to be 3 against each one of these. So the armor unit, it's going to be 3, 1-1 +1, first of all. No effect. And then it's going to be the half track 1-2 +1. No effect. And then the rifle 1-4 +1. No effect. Okay. So that's the indirect fire phase. Now I'm just going to set it up for next turn. And I'm going to make same thing. I'm just going to push it forward to the next turn. Okay. And close. Okay, that's the indirect fire phase. Now, the direct fire phase. I have a spot unit here. I have the Stug, and I have the 75mm. And I have some armored units here. 2, 3, very small guns. I can 22 plus 5, 27. I get 27 firepower against that Stug and that 75. So I can get a 2-to-1. I can get 2-to-1 attack. The +1 modifier. 2-to-1 +1 is 5. And they're dispersed. That's good. Because they have a potential to cause me a lot of problems here. I'll mark those 2 units that fired. Letting down some fire. Now over here against this gun. Okay. Armored target, so it's 5. So it'll be 10-2, it'll be 5-1. So it'll be 4-1 +1. And that eliminates that gun. Right click and delete. Fired, and I don't want the half track. I don't want the half track. Half track didn't fire. Fired. Okay, that was effective. That having the Germans here fire against this unit in the open, they were just infantry. It's a big mistake. Okay, let's move on. I don't think I have no other fire. Now the movement phase. You just gotta jump right in, right? You gotta jump right in. Just move all the infantry forward. Then I can move the tanks forward. Alright, so I'm going to concentrate on moving the infantry forward first. Get over here. Okay, a couple of infantry here. Spread everybody out. What do I have? So these were quick march, so I can't quick. Oh yeah, I can quick march these guys, right? Gives them an extra 2. But, I can get everybody up to right here and actually do a close assault with a quick march. But not yet. Why not? Not yet. March. Quick march. They're not quick marching now. They quick march last turn, and that unit is dispersed. All right, nobody's overstacked, which is good. Okay, so I want to get. So those are my guns. My anti-armor. I want to get this armor forward. All right. Any opportunity fire? No. Boom. So you're not spotted. So you only spent one move within sight of the opponents. These tanks are not going to be spotted either. How many units do I have here? A truck I don't need, obviously. Trucks are kind of pointless at this point. Maybe have one more tank plus infantry, which I'm gonna, well, can't bring it around there. One, I can bring it here. Drop off the rifle unit right there. And these trucks contain my armory, my anti-armor weapons, which are really good for attacking units in cities. How many units do I have here? I have the maximum number of units right there. Now's a perfect time to move things around. Good fire to right there. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to move these trucks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's only one. They'd only spend 2, 14. Wow, American trucks can move 14 in this game. That's cool. So I'm gonna just set up the armor, anti-armor right here to cover this little corner of the playfield. German trucks can only move 12, so American trucks are awesome. They can move 14. Wow, that's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. American trucks can move faster than the German trucks. Probably because the German trucks got worn down over time. Okay, that is it for the American movement phase. And that is it for the American turn, except to remove the disperse markers, the fired markers, and that's it. This no longer dispersed. No longer has quick march prohibition. And these are all quick march prohibitions. Because I quick march last turn. Oops. I saw a little red here. I guess not. I think this is a fire. It's dispersed. All right. Let's see if we got anything. If we have fired over here. You know what? I'm just going to pause the video while I do this. Okay, so that's the American phase. The infantry are moving forward, and they got all kinds of armor units ready to pound this part of the thing. So now we're going to look at the German indirect fire. What are we targeting? Let's see. Targeting EE4. Right here. So that's good for the Germans. That is 5-to-1 odds. Boom. Eliminate. They already eliminate a unit. Delete. We go delete. All right. So what's the next mission going to be? I'm going to fire. So we're going to set it up on turn 2. We're going to resolve it next turn. The spotter is going to be in Y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is going to be on Y7. The spotter is going to be on Y7. The target hex is going to be right there. And that's going to be AA4. Okay, so that's it for the opportunity fire phase. Now we have the direct fire phase. I don't believe we have any, well, yeah, actually. We do have direct fire, so we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's either 2-to-1. I can have a 2-to-1 or a 1-to-1. I want a 2-to-1. So they're going to fire. It's going to be 2-to-1. Ooh, I think I just rolled another 1. I did, and that eliminates this unit. And the units that fired are these. Control F and Control F. All right, who else is going to fire? Over here, we got the half track, 1, 2. So we got 3, 5. So I can have a 1-to-1 over here. That guy's spotting, and I don't think he. Got 1-to-1 plus a 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So we got 2-to-1 straight up over here. And they're going to be dispersed. I'm going to mark that. Wood fired. Excellent. Now this unit, I don't think, yeah, it has a target. It'd be 1 to 2. But I like him as being the spotter because he's spotting right now 4, so there's no reason for him to fire. All right, so that's the direct fire phase, the movement phase. I can move the Hetzer up to there, or there. I'm gonna move it up. I don't want to put it. I don't want to put it in harm's way just yet, though. I'm gonna move it right there. Let me get over here. Might as well load these guys aboard the half track. How about that? Yeah. All right, they're loaded aboard, and I think that's it for the German movement phase, and that's it for the turn. So we're now going to go on to turn 3, but that will be tomorrow. Thank you very much. I want everybody to have a good day. Bye-bye.